Hey guys, the Dating God here. Today we're going to talk about getting your ex back through social media. Now, social media is not going to guarantee you at all to get your ex back. You have to combine some of the techniques I talk about here: no contact, stop pushing them away, stop chasing them, stop begging, stop pleading, telling them you're going to change, all that stuff. That's not going to work. You can do that a little bit at the start when someone breaks up with you, but then you need to have the self-respect. You need to walk away. You need to let them miss you. You need to let the stages of no contact start to work, where at first they're relieved and they're happy to kind of be away from you like they wanted, but then when you kind of go ghost or rogue for a week or two, they start to wonder, where are you? And they start to become curious, and they start to wonder what's going on, and they start to think about you more and more and more. And it's basically a cascade and a snowball effect that builds and builds and builds, that makes them second guess everything, and consider getting back with you, talking with you, meeting with you, no matter how improbable and impossible that sounds to you right now. It is very possible, very likely. The chances are good. If you want to do a coaching call with me, you can schedule one on thedatinggod.com. As you can see here, I am on the website. But we're going to talk about getting them back through social media. So number one, when somebody breaks up with you, what a lot of people do who just don't know this, how the dynamics work here, what a lot of people do is they go to Facebook or Instagram or any of the social media platforms, and they start posting stuff about being sad and about how they messed everything up and how they ruin everything, and or they go the opposite way and try to act overly enthusiastic and that their life is so happy and so great. Either one of these, basically your ex is going to go look at your social media at some point in time, whether you're Facebook or whatever social media, and it's just going to come off as fake and inauthentic. It is not going to come off as authentic if you do either of these extremes. It is not what you do not want to do, and it is what most people do. Or they post up quotes about love or breakups, etc., or how hurt they are and how they're changing. And you don't want to do any of that. At first, you just want to keep, after you've been broken up with, you need to just keep your social media pretty quiet. I mean, you can post a little bit, but you need to keep it quiet for a week or two. And then when you do post, it needs to just be maybe just a picture of a lake or your food at a restaurant. Just something, just keep it simple, or doing a fun activity with friends. And don't oversell it with some crazy long description in a video saying how much fun you've had. You've had the most fun you've ever had in your life, and how happy you are and all that. That's not going to be authentic, because if we're being honest here, are you really that happy and having such a great time? No, you're probably sad and hurting and wishing you had your ex back. And while you were doing that activity that you're posting about, you were probably thinking about your ex a lot during the time when you were out having so much fun as you're claiming. So no, it is not authentic. So you don't want to do that. You post up a picture of volleyball with friends, or doing some sort of activity on the water, or some sort of new activity, or something different. What would help you with this is if your ex is looking at your social media, which they will. Almost all exes will. Even if you think they're stubborn, they will stalk you or try to find you from a friend's Facebook or from their own, etc. They will try to check up on you and see what's going on with you. Doing a new activity or something different, just a simple picture or a simple video with a very light description or no description at all, is going to be good. And if it's something new, it's kind of showing that you're open to change, you're open to trying something new, you're trying to work on yourself, become a better version of yourself, become a more complete version of yourself, etc. You don't want to oversell this idea that you're changing, but it's something very small. This type of post I'm describing is going to be significantly better than the sad quotes or the love quotes, or I'm so hurt, or I messed up, or I did this and I did that. And what you want to show strength right now. Strength is attractive, and you already told them you didn't want them to leave. You already told them you'll change. You already told them you want them to stay. You already probably told them that stuff, which is fine. You want to do that for the first couple days when they break up with you. But after that, if they're not talking to you or listening to you or changing their mind or giving you anything, that's when you need to step back and walk away and go absolute no contact, because it's not working. And if it's not working, you need to change your strategy. If you want to do a coaching call with me, you can go to thedatinggod.com. Beautiful website. You can go through all the pages here on the website. You can go to coaching call here, schedule a coaching call with me. The X-Back kit will also help you, definitely help you getting your X back. It includes a video series of the best information I can give you. If you want to do a coaching call with me about getting your X back, I will give you the best possible chance of getting your X back, what I think your chances are, and some tips on getting them back. And at minimum, I am guaranteeing you, after we talk, you will at least feel better. I am guaranteeing that, or I'll refund your money. But I can guarantee you I will make you feel better, help you talk through some things. Been on many, many, many calls with many people, and definitely helped a lot of people. So if you want to book a call, do that on thedatinggod.com. But in a nutshell, basically, those are the type of posts you want to do. Your ex will check in on you and try to search and see what you're doing when you go no contact, because you've kind of just disappeared. You were there every day, you were with them every day all the time, and now you've kind of disappeared and pulled back. After they have a week or two of relief, which is typical, so you've been ghost for a week or two, that's when they start to become curious and they want to check up on you, but they don't want to reach out to you yet. And that's just the process of getting your ex back, giving it a second chance. There are many situations where you get back with your ex, there's a short break, you get back with them, and you end up with them long term. You end up getting married to them, and you both realize how important you were, and the fights you had and the negative experiences you had together. You come to a compromise, and you sort those things out, and you move forward and put those things in the past and move forward, and don't repeat the same mistakes through hard work and realizing, you know what, I am tired of this relationship going negative. I'm tired of it going down with a downward vibe and a downward tone and negative experiences. I'm tired of that. You know what, we are both going to work harder, sort through this, push forward, and have a successful relationship and stop going backwards for once in our lives. And that's sometimes the situation you end up in when there's been a little bit of turmoil in your relationship, that you can both come to some sort of understanding and move forward with it. So this is social media posting and what not to do. I kind of went over what not to do, and things that you can do can be a picture of dinner with, you know, your plate and a person's plate across from you. You don't want to say, hey, I'm going out with this new girl. You don't want to do anything like that. You don't want it to seem like you're out with other people, but it can kind of look like you're out to dinner with friends. That is for sure. So you can do posts like that and just kind of focus on yourself and space your social media posts out. You don't want to be posting all the time, but I kind of went over what not to do, some ideas of things you can do. And it's not, social media posting is part of possibly getting your ex back. It's not really playing a game. It's just the world that we live in now today in 2023. Everything is social media, getting jobs, meeting people, activities, getting your news, finding activities in your city. I mean, most things now are through social media. It's the world that we live in now. And I'm just kind of helping you to not shoot yourself in the foot and not kind of be your own worst enemy by posting certain things on social media. It will definitely hurt your chances and make you look kind of weak, and you need to be strong right now. Strength is attractive. If you want to book an appointment with me, you can find that on thedatinggod.com. Nobody else's prices, no dating coaches anywhere on the internet even come close to this price I have here. So that, and also my X-Back kit, is, I believe, definitely better than a lot of the big account dating coaches online. I believe my package is better and more complete and gives you real world examples and what to actually do, not just a bunch of hocus pocus that kind of spins in circles. So if you want to get a copy of the X-Back kit or a coaching call with me, book it on thedatinggod.com. Talk to you soon, and that's it for this video. See you in the next video.